Grand Rising. It's good to see you all. The holiday season. It's they say it's the most wonderful time of the year, but it's a dangerous time of year during spiritual warfare. Once again, the holiday season is a dangerous time of year during spiritual warfare. The enemy knows this. The enemy will try to attack the heart during this time period. I love each and every one of you. It's so great to see all of you. It's a wonderful rising. It's good to be with everyone. Collectively, we are greater than the sum of our parts. Today, we have a very important message. That's right, John. It's I actually just shared it with my family. It was like, oh, this is just like Sunday when we had the holiday, you know. So it really is. You have to embrace. You know, I shared about the power of gratitude. If you did not see that video, it's really important when you are in alignment with that frequency. All attacks that are coming towards you right now during this holiday season is to lower your vibrational frequency. And it's really important to take the scale of consciousness with you. Just keep it on you at all times. And when you hear the vibrations of fear, guilt, and shame, watch out for shame. You can associate these lower vibrations with the enemy. And it's a very interesting time period. There is a lot of confusion out there, but you always have to be true to yourself, and you have to just keep going no matter what. This is a very powerful message today, and I'm very grateful if you can just gently tap or smash the like button, whatever you prefer. It really helps others find this message. It's a really interesting message. A lot of people, they think the holiday season, reflect back on last year, and I'm sharing from a place of authenticity. The attacks were through the roof last year, and they're already starting again. And we're going to understand and overstand spiritual warfare by the end of this message. So don't go anywhere, and give the like button a little tappy tap. And let's get the love bowl as our brothers and sisters come on. My mind is always going. It's very, can you never shut your mind off? Is that you? A lot of people might see this. They say, oh, it's so easy to do. It's so easy. Yeah. But it's really, when your mind doesn't stop from the time you get up in the rising, until you go to bed at night, it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah, the mind never stops going. You're figuring out the way of the matrix. If you're just learning about the matrix, there's levels and layers to this matrix, and we have to find our way out of the matrix right now. Nobody knows the day or time, and no one knows everything. If you're sitting around saying, I know everything, you probably don't. We have to wake up. Oh, that's interesting. Thanks for sharing. It's wonderful when you guys share in the chat. What a tremendous chat we have here. Let's get the show on the road. If you haven't done so already, please give the video a like. It's very helpful for others to find this message through the algorithms. And if it calls you through free will, why don't you click subscribe? Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. You'll get daily updates. We do a video every single day. We're going through a major collapse of the matrix. People are going to be lost. We're building a community for them. Some people might not like it, but we're going to keep moving forward no matter what. This is spiritual warfare, and we have to be prepared. I appreciate that, Patriot Pam. It's my honor to do this. If you would like to join our Patreon, shortly after I get off this live stream today, it'll be 11 o'clock Eastern time. I know we're all around the world. I will be going live. We're going to hold a tremendous Zoom meeting, and we are going to go into further detail about this message. And it will be there. It'll be up on Patreon. You can watch it at any time. It's really important to understand spiritual warfare during the holiday season. These things, they can't be avoided. They're just part of the journey right now. World War III is a spiritual war, and attacks will come from the strangest places, and it's usually to attack the heart. And that's what's happening right now. It's the holiday season, right? They want to come in, they want to attack the heart right now. We have to wake up to that. During this time, they can't touch you. 1,000 will fall to one side, 10,000 to the other. They can't touch you. But what they can do is attack your heart and cause self-doubt. I've shared over the past 4 years, you need to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You can't go to others. You can't give away your power to others. You have to believe in yourself. There's a lot of confusion right now in the world. And that's why it's important to spend time alone. Yeah, be alone. That's where ideas are born. More of the matrix structure collapses this December. People are looking around. What's going on? What do you... Listen, on my journey, I'm literally sitting here saying, what do you believe anymore? And all of these attacks, some of them, they might be soul contracts, because you have to be prepared for what's going to happen. No one really knows what's going to happen. But if we go into the future, when I go into the past, I had a very terrible holiday season last year. I'm sharing authentically. But if I go and I look back at some of the mishaps, it all makes sense because future proofs past. Over this year, you know what? Sometimes God gives you the messages through other people. It comes. In the beginning of the year, I got the message. You'll see who your true friends are this year. And I said, oh, no, everyone, it's, everyone, that I know, they all, they're all nice. Everyone's so nice. The message was, you will see your true friends this year. We'll have a full video on this. We went through 3 timeline jumps this year. March into April, you might have seen a shakeup in your life. Beginning of September, you might have seen a shakeup in your life. And right now, in the beginning of December, you might see a third shakeup in your life. This is the path we're on right now. You see these shakeups. Everything's getting shook up right now. Yeah. They're shaking us to our core. But these shakeups that we are experiencing are helping us become the person that we came here to be. As the matrix collapses further, you might be going through the collapse right now. If you are, I see it in the chat right now. People are feeling it. God is testing us right now. Absolutely. You have to embrace the power of I am at this time. You're going to have to go within and stop giving your power away to false idols. They will shake you to your core this December. They want to shake this matrix structure. They're making it collapse on purpose. Heck, we might even see a financial collapse, right? During the holiday season. People have the shame. Maybe they feel like they can't pay for gifts. There's a subconscious program. You might have watched the movie They Live. Do you remember They Live? And they said, human, you must consume. Yes, human. and they feel like they can't consume during the holiday season. They put the squeeze on because of the subconscious. Oh, we're supposed to be holly jolly this holiday season. And during this month, you see it. You literally can see the programming on the TV. Yeah. On the TV. Yeah, a lot of people, you feel this pressure that you have to celebrate this holiday season. A lot of people around the world are alone. It is a documentary film they live, absolutely. Yeah, I love this group chat. Please smash the like button. It really helps others find this message. Love you. During the holiday season, you might feel this need to have this special, magical holiday, whatever you might celebrate this season. But a lot of people might be alone. Their families might be corrupted and collapsing right now. Friends might be leaving you right now. And you feel sad. They want to make you feel sad during the holiday season. But that's why we have to put on the full armor of God. Move forward at this time. Yeah. They actually program you. I saw this many times, the commercial. You know, commercials are very powerful. You actually see the commercials more than maybe the actual program itself or the movie itself. They are promoting a movie, Violent Night. The violence is happening in the spiritual realm right now. Are you getting spiritual attacks on your everyday life journey? You could let me know in the chat right now. We're waking up to the truth that's happening right now. People come and go into your life. You're seeing it. I'm reading the chat right now. People come in and they leave. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they don't. Because everything is a vibrational frequency. And when it's a vibrational match, and then sometimes it's not. We're all on individual journeys right now, and we can't force it during the holiday season. We're going to have to believe in ourselves. We're going to have to really sit with it. We're actually here to transmute the energy. Recently, I shared about Black Friday and the black magic spells that they cast. You ever hear of a broadcast on the TV? The broadcast, yeah, they're broadcasting spells. And they broadcasted a lot of black magic. Black Friday, yeah. Yeah, it's important, John. That's why these things are happening. Because things are corrupted and infiltrated at this time. That's why we never know what's going to happen. I've experienced it in 3 movements, 3 time periods this year. When things are corrupted and infiltrated, you never know what will happen. Bay Area Believer, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. 999 completion code. Yeah. We're completing a cycle. We go through seasons and cycles on our journey. And we have to believe in ourselves. And sometimes, you know, God gives us the test. Will we rise up? We have to move forward. We're about to level up right now, even in the darkest of times. It's a clown show, right? It's a clown show out there. It's a clown show. But things are corrupted. Things are infiltrated. You could feel it right now. You could feel it. Maybe you got up this morning a little chilly willy, a little chill. You could actually feel it in the ether. You could feel it, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot going on in the spiritual realm right now. And you have to wake up to this. They attack the heart during the holiday season. Many people are feeling this right now. You might feel like you have no family at this time. You might feel like you have no friends at this time. It's a really sad world. Sometimes you just want a friend. And you know what? It's real interesting. People wonder, why does this keep going on? I shared a video about this. You could go back on the back in time. Done. You could go back on the channel page. And I shared a full video. Why does this keep going on? Because the enemy gets on the same page. Oh, but the light workers, they don't seem to get on the same page. I know a lot of you see this right now. Instead of all focusing on the same thing, they're spending time fighting each other at this time. That's why it's really important to have a personal relationship with God, regardless of what Pope Francis tells you. It's really important. Yeah, you have to be your own best friend, John. Absolutely. This year really taught us this. It's sad. I like to have a lot of friends. I remember a day in the past, I had so many friends, right? Knew so many people. Now there's no one around. You sit by yourself. This has happened in waves in my life, time periods of Mountain Goddess writes, dope Francis. He's a dope. What a dope. But instead of all getting together during this time period, people are turning on each other, right? You could see the spiritual warfare happening right now. Frank, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Frank. Frank writes, our family and friends are right here. Time to move to your heart. Love will crush the matrix. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Frank. Activations occur, and you feel more has shifted. Do you feel that right now? You might get a feel of, a little sense of darkness right now. A little sense of darkness during the holiday season. A lot of people are getting trolled. I understand. If you're getting trolled, you could share it in the chat right now. If you're new to the channel, it's called Our Everyday Lives because it's for everyday life people. Oh, not for the righteous ones, right? Not for the ones that know it all. It's for my brothers and sisters, no matter what. That's what it's all about right now. Oh, Joe is here. It's good to see you, Joe. They attack the heart during the holiday season and during this spiritual war. You might have seen a change since 2020. And there's a lack of enjoyment. There's a lack of happiness. I'm sharing this from a place of authenticity. Some people say, oh, he's got all these subscribers. It's so wonderful. There's a lack of enjoyment in our lives. There's a lack of happiness. We're actually serving in a war right now. This ain't so sugar plum. Everything's so easy. People want to put their, their selves in your life, but, they don't really walk a mile in your shoes. It's a very interesting time period right now, and that's why it is really best to be alone. Metaphysical Mike 555, I really appreciate you. Michael, I don't need to know how, but I know everything will work out. Serve all of humanity in the end. Brighter, calmer, joyful days are ahead of us. Absolutely, Metaphysical Mike. We don't know how it's going to play out. We don't know who's who in this levels and layers of the matrix. We don't know who's who. A lot of people getting trolled. The chat is blowing up. Are you getting trolled right now? You could let me know in the chat. We all experience the same energetic theme right now. And that's why it's really important for all of us to stick together during this time. You might feel tired and sleepy. Some people, they think, oh, it's so easy it's so easy. You're actually here to transmute the energy. You're like a human power plant with your DNA running on overdrive right now. A lot of us are running on overdrive right now. Are you feeling the overdrive? And you might feel tired and sleepy again, yesterday I had to take a little nap in the middle of the day. Oh, they think you live such a great life, right? You know those people, they think you live such a wonderful life. But you're actually serving God on a daily basis, even if they can't understand it. Maybe they can't even understand it. But you're going to have to keep going. Why do you feel tired and sleepy all the time? It's because you are transmuting the energy. I've shared this recently, and you could share in the chat. Do you feel tired a lot on a holiday? Sometimes on a holiday you feel so tired. Do you feel tired on a holiday? Ohio Heart of the USA, thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Ohio Heart. Thanks for being here every single day. It's the greatest support, the attention. Just having family and friends. I shared about it, family and friends. Nobody wants family and friends anymore. That's okay. That's all right. But we're here to transmute all of the energy. The enemy cannot touch you during this time period. And what will the enemy do? The enemy will implant something inside of you to get you to be afraid, to get you to stop what you're doing. Self-doubt. They try to creep in, they cause some self-doubt in you, but sometimes they're just activating you from becoming the person that you came here to be. Yeah. And you're going to have to sit with it right now. You got to sit with it, light warriors. Sit with it. Yeah, just sit there with it. I had a mentor of mine, he used to say, sit with it. I didn't understand these things years ago, but we're all on this journey together. And they say, sit with it. And they cast out shame. They give you shame. Whoa, shame. Do you know about shame? I see it over the course of my journey. 3 times this year, we've gone through 3 periods. They loose off our emotions. Tremendous comment, Ivory Moon. They're loosing it out there. You have to realize, you might be feeling that it's a rough time period, but it's here to activate you. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will fight. Yeah. It's time. There's a lot of energy vampires out there. Let's regain our energy right now. Please, again, just give the video a like. Just tap on that like button. It really helps others find this important message. There is a total collapse during this holiday season. Like, you think you know your life, and then it just collapses, and then you like rebuild your life, and then it collapses again. So that's how we're navigating this time period right now. Don't go anywhere. You're here because you are transmuting. That's what you're really here to do. And if they don't understand you, that's okay. You're here to transmute this energy. So let's transmute it together. Let's focus, all of us together, on growing our community, finding the others, and put on the full armor of God for protection of all attacks that might come across your journey of your everyday life. They got to rise up. We need superheroes to rise up. Jill, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Ivory Moon, I'm very grateful for you, and just keep going. Ivory Moon writes, say no to the vampires. I can't even read it. Say no to the vampires. Stay up, up, up. They don't like love sandwiches. Yeah, let's get a love sandwich going right now. What we need are the real superheroes to rise up. You know, I actually have a superhero. It didn't work out because of the camera angle. If I'm going to do this one, I'm going to have to, I have the great, you see, I got the Santa Claus here. I got the best there is. You see the Wolverine when he becomes Old Man Logan. I wanted to, I want to have this shirt. You can't really see the shirt. If you're familiar with Old Man Logan, Wolverine, he just keeps going. He's like 300 years old. And, you know, he begins to age like 300 years, and he becomes Old Man Logan. And you have to be the best there is right now. Do you love Wolverine? That's what you have to really embrace right now, because the spiritual attacks are coming. Oh, but they don't really understand you. That's why I'm the best there is at what I do. And there's a lot of spiritual attacks right now. But you don't know what's on the inside, boy. You have to realize what's really going on now. And you have to embrace the power of I am. And you better believe it. I'm the best there is at what I do. Man. Remember who you are. It's an important time period to remember who you are. You love that, Amy? Yeah. You love that? Tyson, I love you, Tyson. I know. We're talking about the comment. It's really important to understand. It's really important. He's got the candy canes on the shirt. This didn't work out seeing the shirt. I thought if you didn't see this, it's the Santa Claus. He's coming to get him. Yeah, Wolverine. There is the X-Men actually teach us about what's really going on out there. Sophia Sandoval, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you, Sophia. The X-Men teach us about the light workers right now, the star seeds. They're activating their DNA powers. It's the DNA. Watch the X-Men. It teaches us a lesson. And at the end, there was something called Days of Future Past. The government made all these massive robots with AI. They were called the Sentinels. Do you know about the Sentinels? Yeah. And this was way in the future, and Wolverine was still alive. He was the only X-Men that was still alive, and he was leading all of the new mutants in the future. It's called Days of Future Past. They kind of didn't have it exactly right. Actually, if you saw the X-Men cartoon, that was actually the best one. The movie that they recently did is not perfect to what the Days of Future Past was really, but the cartoon was great if you watched that years ago. Metaphysical Mike, I love you. Michael, we can't use logic to figure things out anymore. I felt unease in my stomach, and I did a prayer to my angels, and the nausea totally went away. Yeah, I'm feeling a little, you're feeling this in the ether right now. There's a lot of uneasiness, and we're feeling this in the now moment. You know, it's a time period. We want to actually stay relaxed. That's how you really identify. If you're learning something new, please give the video a like. It helps others find this message. Ask your angels. Yeah, you have to ask your angels. You know, I just sit and I talk with God all day long. When you have a big role to play, you have a lot of shift happens to you, and that's okay. Susie Q writes, my gut felt awful, yucky. Yeah, I know the gut is feeling, you're feeling the anxiety. You're feeling it. It's a quantum matrix collapse, absolutely. We have to find our way out of the matrix. And that's what this channel is all about. It's for the everyday life person. It's not for the perfect. It's not for the perfect person. Do you remember who the fallen angel that was perfect? He knew everything. He was so perfect. Do you remember that? Light warriors. They expect you to be perfect. But actually, all you need is to be authentic. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Bay Area, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna keep pumping, Bay Area. Thank you so much for that. I love you, brother. You guys are all my family. Sandy, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for all you do. It's my honor to do it. It's my honor to do it even if I get spit in my face, Sandy. I'll just keep going. It's happened many times this past year. In the beginning of the year, I got the message. It said, you'll see who your true friends are. It's authenticity over perfection, absolutely. I'm not here to be perfect. If someone doesn't like me, you have to, and if someone doesn't like you, you have to master the art of not giving a shift. You got to watch out for both of them, bushcraft. you got to watch out for both of them right now. A lot of things are infiltrated. A lot of things are corrupted right now. Nobody can know the day or time so that the enemy may be caught unprepared. There's levels and layers. People have no clue what's going on right now. But that's why you have to keep it in your sacred heart right now. And that's why they try to attack the heart right now, yeah. It's all coming right now. Yeah, a lot of people are feeling the Kundalini activations, also known as the chrism, the Christ oil, the sacred secretion. Do you have the pain in the back of your spine, all the way on the bottom? All the way back there, do you feel it? Do you feel it looping down, the sacred secretion? I'm grateful for those. See, people left messages for me. Some people don't really understand what we have to go through, right? We all go through the amnesia. Or we forget who we are. And we have to wake up. We have to wake up. We have to play by the games of this matrix. And as we wake up, we go through the levels and the layers of the deception. We wake up to who we truthfully are. A lot of people are feeling it in the tailbone. Marvin writes, trust your gut. A lot of us might be feeling that little queasiness, that little uneasiness, the base of your spine. You're feeling it. There's so much to keep you confused. So many thoughts are running through your head. If you are able, ready? If you are able to sit nice and calm all day long, oh, can you imagine what you could focus on? But when you're constantly under attack, that's why humanity is constantly under attack. When you're constantly under attack, they try to throw you off your path. This past year, it's been a year of constant attacks. You have no idea where the attacks will come from. And you will see, oh yeah, there it is. You will see it. It's always the same energy theme. You have to tell by vibration and frequency. And it's all the same, whether it's an activation for you, whether it's a spiritual attack. It's all the same thing, but it's here to pick you up and put you on the highest timeline. And that's what I'm here to do, no matter what. The self-doubt will come in and they'll try to scare you. They'll try to scare you, dear one. And you have to sit with it. You'll have to be out in nature. If you saw that video I put up on Patreon, I shot it from the heart. You got to just get out in nature. You have to do these things. You have to sit with yourself. You have to go. When you go out in nature, all the anxiety goes away. Earlier on my journey, people left messages for me. There was a person, and he was sharing about, we were learning about the fake manipulation of the TV. Just a minute. Joanne, thank you so much for the support. I love you. We are definitely leveling up right now. We're all leveling up at this time. You could see it. You could see it blasting up into the stratosphere. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Bushcraft writes, if you're not being attacked, you're not doing anything right. Yeah, those that are being attacked are probably I like to, keep moving forward and, sticking with that, but it is what it is, I love each and every one of you. My gut and Michael, Metaphysical Mike, thank you so much. My gut and intuition tell me a lot of what we are thinking and feeling has nothing to do with this current lifetime, but other dimensions and timelines. Yeah, thank you so much for the support. And that's what it's all about. Sometimes we are healing the DNA from our past timelines. A lot of people, they don't realize what you're going through. It's amazing. You are actually, ready? And if you're learning something new, please give the video a like. It organically helps others find this message. Look at that beautiful number there. People don't realize this. You are healing your entire family lineage at this time. Your entire family lineage at this time. Hiva, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Hiva. Thank you so much. Hiva writes, Christmas forces me for years to sit and tolerate trolls and low energy. I pay attention to people, family, actions during the rest of the year. If it wasn't for the children, the magic of the children, I would prefer to be alone. For some souls, this is a very fake season. Yeah, I feel irritated. I was feeling irritated the other day. You know, just keep it simple during this time period. You just have to look for the fear, guilt, and shame at this time. You cannot believe until you actually experience it at this time. And when you do experience, you will know. In order to carry a positive action, we must develop here a positive vision. Thank you, Mickey Martin. Yeah, that's important. Hey, Thanos is here. It's time for the snap, baby. Yeah, it's time for the snap. It's really important to keep things simple, Kim. There's so many, like, all these things of the Matrix. It's like, it just would just be easier if we just activate the DNA and just be done with it. Like, just can we activate the DNA? You know, it's really interesting. And everything is free will. So everything is allowed to happen right now. We're on an evolutionary journey. Everything is free will. It's free will. Are you experiencing that? What are you experiencing, Bay Area? Is there something going on there right now? It's unbelievable. But you know what? We are going to go further into detail today. I'm very grateful for our Patreon community. We're going to have school today. This is class 1. We're going to go to class 2, 11 o'clock. So if it calls you to join Patreon, we're going to hold a live Zoom meeting. And it's great when we're all together. I love each and every one of you. It's so powerful. And if you're new to Patreon, all of the previous messages are there waiting for you. Remember what the enemy does and look for this. I see everything. Inversion. Projection was one of my first videos. They invert what you say and they project what they are actually doing. So they say, you're doing this, and it's actually what they're doing. Inversion, projection. It was actually one of my very first videos. And some people said, oh, he's a spiritual wackadoo. Yes. Yes, human. Yes, you crazy. You a crazy boy. But it lasts the test of time. But we're in a time period right now. You know, it just didn't go straight to the event. We're in the long haul right now. So it's really important that we connect with everyday life people because we have to reach critical mass. And that is what we do. There's a lot of deflection out there. Richard Wintercorn, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. I'm glad you like that. It's my honor to serve. I will serve every single day. I will take the slings and arrows. We will all become the person that we came here to be. What are your thoughts and experiences on the holiday season? Do you experience a lot of attacks during the holiday season? We have to strap on the full armor of God and blast through and just keep going. Emma Andrew, thank you so much for the support. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. I appreciate you, Emma. No one will stifle your light. I love you all. We will be going live on Zoom on Patreon. The link is in the description. I'm grateful for all of you. We're going to have a great time on Zoom. We really have to analyze what's going on. And when we share and collaborate, it really is important to this great shift that we're going through. So I love each and every one of you. Watch out for self-doubt. Watch out for shame. Watch out for inversion, and watch out for projection that happens right now. There is spiritual warfare going on during the holiday season, but whether it's an activation, whatever it is, take it, transmute it, and then like warrior, you will become the person that you came here to be. It'll be in 1 hour. That's 11 o'clock Eastern, I know we're all around the world, so remember who you are. I love you all. I'll see you on Zoom in an hour. Bye for now.